This is the story of Rosie, a dog who once carried the weight of sorrow but eventually found a life filled with love. Rosie was discovered on a cold street, her body frail, her fur matted, and her spirit broken. The couple who found her rushed her to our shelter. She had clearly just given birth, her body bearing the signs of being used only for breeding. And when she was no longer useful, she was thrown away like something worthless. I'll never understand how people can show such cruelty to a soul that only knows how to give love. When Rosie first arrived, she made unusual sounds. As I leaned closer, I realized they weren't just noises, they were cries. She wept quietly, as if begging for comfort she had never known. But the moment I reached out and gently stroked her head, she stopped. That silence spoke louder than words. It was as if my touch told her for the very first time, "You are safe now. You are loved." Bringing her home was another step into the unknown. Rosie was nervous, pacing and sniffing every corner of the house. Finally, she curled up in silence as if her body needed a pause from years of exhaustion. For days, she kept her distance, watching, waiting, unsure if she could trust us. But then something changed. She began to approach slowly, pressing her head into our hands, asking for affection. The more my husband and children embraced her, the more she bloomed. It felt like she had finally found the family her soul had been longing for her entire life. Over time, we learned something remarkable about her. Whenever Rosie felt ignored or unloved, her eyes filled with tears. She would walk over, look deep into ours, and cry softly. It wasn't demanding, it was pleading. The moment we rested a hand on her head, she calmed instantly, closing her eyes in peace. We called it Rosie's off switch. It always amazed us that love, something as simple as a gentle touch, could completely transform her world. We had planned to foster her temporarily, but Rosie had other plans. She captured our hearts so completely that there was no letting go. Adoption was inevitable. Rosie became more than just a dog in our home. She became the missing piece in our lives, a true part of our family. This was the real beginning of her life. Rosie isn't athletic. She has one speed: slow. She enjoys her walks, but always chooses her own path and her own pace. When we return, she goes straight to bed, where she dreams endlessly. Sometimes I catch myself wondering what she dreams about. Perhaps a world where she was never abandoned, a world filled only with love and gentle hands. It didn't take long for Rosie to become the heart of our household. She has her dramatic side too, sometimes acting like an actress on stage, crying for her audience just to get attention. And because she tends to get teary when she's not being petted, we take her everywhere with us. She is our shadow, our companion, our joy. Now Rosie lives a life full of affection and comfort every single day. She is proof that a shelter dog can not only transform her own destiny, but also change the lives of those who welcome her. Maybe your soulmate is waiting in a shelter too, ready to change your life just as much as you can change theirs. Stories like Rosie's remind us why love is the greatest rescue of all. And if this touched your heart, share it with someone who believes in second chances.